So my first question is, are you a car guy? Is that just that one? You like the Bronco? Or
I would say I'm kind of in the middle. I don't know. I think you could spend your money on better things in cars, but that one was always my kind of dream one, and wanted to have it. I'll have it kind of forever, kind of thing. So, so it's fun. Kids love it, and it's an experience when you're driving it, and anything you're spending good time with your family is worth it.
Do you take that to the lake?
No, it stays here. Yeah.
Have you ever tried driving it in dead Texas summer with the top off?
Yeah, I get the Bronco season around here is short. It's because it gets too hot. But then like this morning I was gonna drive and it was 50, so I would have been a little chilly. So I might drive it tonight, to be honest. It's good. Yeah, it's good. And I got my suit jacket on the way home.
Do you laugh at the image of yourself in the whole business attire coming to the rink in a two-seater Bronco?
Well, I always have a ball cap on backwards too with my suit and tie because it keeps my hair from going every which way. So no, I mean I think that kind of suits. I think that's
a very mixed image.
It's very on brand for me, right? Yeah. So I like the suits, and but I also I got that redneck to me, so you kind of get it both ways there.
What about tonight? Obviously a division game, and as we get into this, I know we're talking about finding the game for your team. Is this a good opponent to do that against?
I don't think there's any good or bad opponent. I think you got to play well. Everybody's playing well this time of year. The teams that are out of it, a lot of guys are playing for jobs next year, and young guys are up and excited and playing good hockey. And then the teams like this are fighting, for position. I think they're only a couple back in Colorado, so I mean they're trying to not be a wild card team. And obviously I played for their coach over there for 4 years, John Hines, and he's a detailed guy. He has hardworking teams, and they compete. So we know we're gonna have to have that part of our game.
Matt, there's been so much build-up to this part of the season now for this team. I mean, there's no question what the goal has been for this group. What is the mentality, do you think, right now here in this final stretch of the regular season with the playoffs looming?
Well, we got to get our game in order. I think we want to start putting out a game every night that we feel like we're winning the playoffs. And you're going to go through peaks and valleys in the season. It's no team plays perfect all year, and they're playing the worst team. I mean, the amount of adversity we've had around here in my 2 years here is very little. I think going through this can be a good thing, and obviously when you add some pieces in, it can make things look a bit different. Guys are trying to get comfortable. You're trying to find line combos that work, things like that, and power play units, stuff like that. So we're kind of going through that right now a little bit, and guys are working and working at it. Coaches are working at it. So it's just it's a good time to go through it right now. So we're we're on the ascent going into the playoffs and not the other way.
You guys are trying to fix your game, or at least get back to where you want to be. Is there a specific spot where it kind of starts and builds from there?
Well, I think it's. I said that after last game. I think it's breaking out of our own zone, making plays, entering with possession as much as we can. It's a tough league to forecheck, dump pucks and forecheck every time. At the same time, there's time and place for everything. And you want your forecheck game to be good, but I feel like our zone time has been really down, and I think a lot of it has to do with how many. We're not gaining the zone possession and setting up all zone. And when we do get a no zone, we're a little, we're kind of one and done too much. So we're a team that's been dangerous all year. I mean, we're fourth in the league in goals for per game. I mean, the body of our work's very good, and you just got to get back to getting that feel back and that rhythm. A lot of the time it's just feel and rhythm, but you got to work to get that back.
So your impressions of Wild so far, without Erickson acting
well, no, I just said I know that coach really well, and he's an exceptional defensive coach and a guy that demands a lot of compete. His teams are compete, and I think that group over there that's probably why they've made where they are. We know what to expect coming into tonight. Obviously, they lose some big pieces, but we had similar situations in Nashville where we had guys hurt, and our teams were still able to win games just from compete and structure and things like that. So, that's what we expect tonight. I mean, I think you always expect that from the Wild. They always compete, they always work, and they play a physical game. And so we got to match that tonight.
How closely do y'all watch the standings this season?
I watch them every day. Even in the East, I'm curious to see what's going on. I mean, we want that #1 spot in the division, and we've given some gap to Winnipeg, and last night they lose to Buffalo. There's a chance for us to make a leap now, and but we're gonna have to beat them here when we play them, and we gotta take care of our games in hand, and we want to also keep the teams behind us too. So I'm looking at it all the time. I think most guys are, and it's all about that this time of year. I mean, it's getting your game ready for playoffs and giving yourself the best position, to have success in playoffs.